Earlier this week, the British government announced help for the culture, for museums and art galleries and the like. Well, tonight, one of the best museums in Britain, the National Gallery, reopens with new rules on how you go round the gallery, 3 one-way routes, certain restrictions on number of people, increased cleaning and all those sort of things, and social distancing. But the art is still there. The people are most welcome, and Gabriele Finaldi is the director of the National Gallery, joins me from London via Skype. Well, this is exciting, isn't it, in the sense that you really had to rethink the way in which people can go safely to a museum where you might want to stand and linger but still have a good time.
That's right, Richard. And as the first gallery that's open, the first major gallery that's opened in London, we had to get it right. So we've looked very, very carefully at best practice in other museums and galleries throughout the world and the advice that we've been given by our own government here in Britain. And we wanted to make the visit as pleasurable as possible and as similar as it was before, but taking into account, making the gallery COVID safe. And we want people to feel safe when they come to the gallery. So,
obviously, contactless, one-way corridors through the place. But if I want to just stand or sit and look at a work and muse and pose and think about it, can I still do that?
You can do that, and of course that's what coming to a gallery like ours is all about. You want to be able to sit in front of the Titian or in front of the Velasquez or stand in front of Van Gogh and just absorb the work, spend the amount of time that you want to. So people, of course, must linger. There is limited capacity because with the 2-meter social distancing in the gallery, there will be fewer people than usual. But I'd also say at this time, fewer people anyway will be wanting to come into the centre of town, and we will be wanting to come into the museum. So we'll gradually see those numbers rising, but it's very important that people have the experience that they want when they come to a major museum.
Now, normally in this part of the programme we call How's Business, because we talk to those who have lost business, customers haven't been there. It's slightly more difficult or different with a gallery, but even so, a revenue shortfall as a result of what's taken place is on the cards. So if I ask you, how are you going to handle that in the future?
So it's a big question for us. It's a big question for all the cultural sector because we've all been very hard hit. We depend on audiences. If you're a small theatre, you're in great difficulty. You're living hand to mouth anyway. If you're a big museum, your financial model depends on large numbers of people coming through the door, and we're not going to see that for quite a while. So we've been hard hit. We've had to look very carefully at our finances this year. And you mentioned earlier, of course, that the government has put in place a plan. We want to know a bit more about the detail, but I think the government is concerned and will take action to help the cultural sector, which is so important for the UK economy.
Gabriele, thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Your business is in good form tonight, and the gallery delighted that you're going to be open up again. Thank you.